Day Before is becoming a super controversial indie game within the PC gaming space. What started off as, you know, an average zombie apocalypse MMO has now snowballed into something so chaotic, and the game isn't even out yet. The game has been delayed like 10, 20 times. A lot of people thought it was like Phantomware, me included, until today, where they released a statement, finally. After suffering internet skepticism and a trademark dispute, survival game The Day Before returns to Steam with a new early access release date. Yeah, this was really taken off Steam as well. Steam took this off because of the trademark dispute, and it was off for months. It was the highest, I think, wishlisted game on Steam at the time. With this, they're talking about The Day Before, and they finally won back their name. You see, The Day Before was in a copyright battle because I think a Japanese or Chinese app developer copywritten The Day Before's name, and it was supposed to be for a calendar app, and the developers never bothered actually trying to get their name copywritten. They waited until the last second, so there was like a big legal battle, and they said that was the reason why the game was even pushed back in the first place, which I honestly think is kind of bullcrap. I think everything kind of just happened by coincidence, and they used that as an excuse to push back the game originally. We're gonna look at some of the gameplay later because I want to show you guys how it looks. It's giving a lot of E3 demo for a game that comes out in the future, if you know what I mean. But let's get back to what they said. We won back our name The Day Before. This was confirmed by the decision of the Intellectual Property Tribunal. We dedicate this victory to all our future players, and it's all for them. For 5 years, we have been doing our best to give people the dream game. We also want to thank our volunteers for the constant support and faith in us. The Steam page has already been restored by Valve and will be open very soon. The game's release has been slightly delayed to December 7th at 10 a.m. PST. It will be early access on Steam since this is our first huge game, and there may be unforeseen circumstances. What does that entail? What does that mean? Full version release will happen when we are certain that this is the best version of the game possible. So why not just, I don't know, maybe they delayed it a little too much and people are getting annoyed. And we believe that player feedback and involvement will greatly contribute to achieving this goal. The next gen console version will also come with the full release. All right, the confirmed price is $39 on early access and $49 on full release. Those who bought the EA version will not need to repurchase the full version. No pre-order. So early access with no pre-order, so that means there's no bonuses or anything for people who probably waited around for this game for years of their life. No console release yet until the full version drops, which can be years from now. This statement kind of comes off to me sketchy. I'm not a professional hater, I'm lying, I am. This whole game to me has been like Phantomware. Everything that's come out about this game has been, seems like it doesn't exist. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I don't know if this game really exists. I have a little bit of faith that it's actually gonna pull through and be a decent game. Regarding all the news articles surrounding it, surrounding even this news drop, it's been making me less and less excited about the release of this game, because I originally was excited. I'm a sucker for zombie survival games, but this kind of comes off like, it's not really gonna be what we all hope it is. And for it to be $39 on early access, I'm hoping it comes with a lot of content, because $39 on early access is kind of super steep. The Day Before it disappeared from Steam, with Singapore developer Fantastic blamed on a trademark dispute with a calendar app. After delaying the game to November 10th, the studio went ahead with a raw gameplay reveal event in February, but the footage failed to convince doubters. Yeah, everybody did not like the footage. Everybody did not like the footage at all. It was meh. This is what I really wanted to get into. The Days Before trailers imitated scenes from a Call of Duty Zombies trailer. I am not going to lie, that is one of the most craziest things I've seen in my entire life. If you guys don't know this YouTuber, his name is Force Gaming, and he made a whole 21-minute breakdown a couple months ago talking about The Day Before, copying basically the Call of Duty trailer and also just taking assets within Unity or whatever. But if you can see some of the gameplay trailers, they copied it one-to-one with the Call of Duty Zombies Black Ops trailer, which was insane. And about the asset flipping, they just basically took the asset collections from, like, I think Unity and just plopped it into the game. And to me, I mean, if you're spending 5 years on a big game, it just comes off as lazy. Saying it's a huge leap forward, because I think beforehand, before they made this game, the only game I personally know they made is Prop Night. It's basically you're hunting people that are hiding as like random objects. It's Prop Hunt from Call of Duty, just made in a horror themed version, like Dead by Daylight or something. Has 1,000 playing right now, Jesus. All right, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. And yeah, the whole Steam page is fully back. It's early access. The game's gonna be early access. It's gonna be $39 $39 upon release with no pre-order, which I just don't get the no pre-order thing. Like, people waited years for this and they would love some bonuses. The part that tricked me out about this game is the newest trailer that they dropped, and I want us to do a reaction to it, and then we can break down and dissect what's going on in the trailer, because there's some things in this game that are super sketchy to me. Trailer starts now. We're gonna do a reaction to the trailer, and then we're gonna break it down.
The Day Before offers a uniquely reimagined journey into post-apocalyptic MMO open-world survival.
Cool.
Artfully developed by Fantastic and brought to you by the publisher Mytona.
This reminds me of the GTA
open
5
world of The
gameplay
Day
trailer.
Before is beautiful and richly detailed, set in the present day on the U.S. East Coast, following a deadly pandemic.
Welcome to New Fortune City.
The game begins after you are rescued by the survivors of the Woodbury colony, your new refuge and safe home.
From now on, the doors of Woodbury.
This dude has the crispest hairline I've ever seen for an apocalypse survivor. These in-game models are like too
But
clean.
first, you will create your unique character.
Unnaturally
Select
clean.
a personality, choose a gender, and customize every detail.
All right,
Immersing
creation.
yourself in our vision of post-apocalyptic America. Woodbury survivors are working to rebuild the community, constantly needing supplies, building materials, and various items.
So what I'm getting is the main hub is called Woodbury, and this is an MMO. Let's continue on to the video, and then I'll discuss my issues with this concept.
Your main task is to bring as much valuable loot as possible. And in return, you'll be rewarded with the local currency known as Woodbury coins.
Who the hell needs your junk?
Keep track of your health, hunger, and thirst indicators. And remember, dangers are everywhere here, ranging from the vicious infected to other players who are ready to take everything from you.
Okay.
We've designed survival in this world to be a thrilling experience. The weapons, which can be modified, are made with maximum realism to ensure that combat remains deep and engaging at all times.
Cool.
Each weapon boasts unique characteristics, as well as realistic reload and recoil
It's
mechanics.
just like DayZ.
Completing various community tasks also presents an opportunity to earn Woodbury coins.
Well, well, who do I see here? How's it going, my friends?
Woodbury coins
That's some
can be
decent voice
exchanged
acting,
for
though.
ammo,
I can say
from
that.
regular to armor-piercing, weapons, protective equipment, backpacks, food, drinks, and medicines.
Cool.
Spa access to relax, and a gym
Poor
to
bros
work out.
chilling in a hot tub.
Safeguard your accumulated items by storing them in secure storage.
Okay.
Exchange Woodbury coins for cars to swiftly collect loot and access distant, hard-to-reach locations. You will receive your own ranch, where you can purchase and upgrade houses, as well as install furniture and decorations.
Okay, that's pretty cool, I guess.
The ranch serves as your cozy, safe oasis amidst the post-apocalyptic chaos. Welcome to the next generation of post-apocalyptic MMO open-world survival games like never before.
That's a helicopter.
Immerse yourself in the Day Before.
The Day Before, early access December 7.
Okay, all right. There are a few things I want to break down first. First of all, this monster design is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of gives me Dying Light vibes. I forgot the names of the big hulking enemies that attack you guys. So I want to know if they got inspired off of that. So that's the one thing I gotta say is pretty cool when it comes to this. I think this is an advanced zombie within the game. You know, you see the classic horde coming out to get you, stuff like that, and you and your friends fighting them. So they probably are gonna be horde. What they talk about here is the PvP. So they claim the main objective is to basically bring supplies to this one place. It's all called Woodbury. This is the main objective for every single player. So in my mind, what is the point of PvP if all of you guys have the same goal to bring things to Woodbury for Woodbury bucks? If I get killed outside in this game by one player and I see him in Woodbury, why? Like, obviously, you know, you can buy more supplies with Woodbury bucks. So if they can take Woodbury bucks off, but can they take Woodbury bucks off of you? Is that a thing? Is it like Minecraft, like, you know, like Escape from Tarkov? Is it an Escape from Tarkov situation where Woodbury is the hub, the city is like extraction zones, there's different extraction zones within the city? But if that's the case, why are they marketing it like it's an MMO, like it's just players outside doing whatever? It doesn't, the combat loop doesn't make any sense. Why are we only all going to Woodbury? What would be the point of me killing the other guy if we have the same goal to build up the Woodbury? That's the one thing that I'm kind of not getting. From what I see, the interior Woodbury is pretty cool. Like it looks like an abandoned mall or something like that, which I think is pretty cool, honestly. The inventory selection kind of does give me Escape from Tarkov vibe, so I'm kind of wondering, is this going to be kind of like Escape from Tarkov, where they're gonna have extraction zones? You have the weight limit, which is 45 pounds. Cool. You know, the inventory system is super basic. This is DayZ and Escape from Tarkov. Like, I can't really rag on the inventory system because you've seen this all the time before. Who the hell needs your junk? All the NPCs I seen have like voice acted lip syncing. So I'm wondering, are all the NPCs lip sync, which could be a good thing, but also a bad thing. Are all the NPCs gonna be in Woodbury? Because this guy, Mr. Michael B. Jordan Jr., was also talking. This kind of looks like a cutscene, but is he like all the NPCs in Woodbury? Are you never gonna be any NPCs outside of Woodbury? Is this the only thing? The gunplay looks okay. Like it's gonna be an average third-person shooter MMO. And this is like an outside shot of the city as well. This city is called New Fortune City, but that's the Empire State Building in the back. How is this gonna play out? Where is Woodbury gonna be located, and how are people? Is everybody gonna have their own version of Woodbury? That's the only thing I'm wondering about. Y'all are all gonna be there. You're gonna be doing missions. These are obviously fetch quests. What's up, Woodbury has a new job for you. I think these are gonna be like the main 3 people that you're gonna be getting tasks from. Is this like a Radiant quest where it never ends? So you gotta find an asthma inhaler, anticonvulsant, and insulin, and I'm guessing you can accept it for Woodbury tokens. So I'm wondering, how is this whole thing gonna go out? Like, are these the only NPCs you get to interact with in the game outside of the normal player base? And this was just a strange, odd inclusion. Like, yo, gonna be in a hot tub? Everybody's like really far apart. What's that Anthony Padilla video?
2 bros chilling in the hot tub.
You can work out in full gear. You know, I'm guessing to increase your strength. There is one thing she did say.
Exchange Woodbury coins for cars to swiftly collect loot and access distant, hard-to-reach locations.
Okay, so distant, hard-to-reach locations, you're gonna be exchanging the loot from the main place you're in to buy the cars. So I don't think you'll be able to find cars outside in the open. You're gonna have to buy them. I don't know about that. I'm not really too happy with everything being like you have to get it through currency. All right, I understand it's an MMO and there has to be a currency system, and I'm guessing there's gonna be microtransactions with the Woodbury tokens. I don't know. With the apocalypse, it would be cooler to have to find a car and then maybe build it, like maybe the parts are for sale for trading, or maybe you can build it yourself if you have like better repair skills, something cooler like that. It makes a car, like getting a car is still satisfying. You know what I mean? This is what I'm confused about. Buying a ranch. Jesus Christ, the tokens for ranches are insane. 2,000 coins for a table. Sofa's 5,000, black sofa's 900. Leather armchair is $399. A lot of the furniture is super expensive. Yeah, the carpet is $1,000. The lamp is $1,000. How is the ranch system gonna be set up? If this is an MMO, like, is this gonna be another hub too? Like, you're gonna walk into your ranch and enter like a loading screen or something? Like, how is the servers gonna work? Like, are people gonna be on different, like, I know it's probably gonna be like different servers, so you have different plots of land on different servers. How is this thing gonna work out? How many max players are gonna be per server? What if everybody just buys up all the land? Where are the zombies gonna be at? Like, I'm a little confused about this. I have to see a map of the entire game to see how this thing is gonna work out in general. I don't know. Buying like your own land seems pretty cool, but like, why would you have to buy it? It's the apocalypse. You shouldn't have to do that. The furniture is also thousands and thousands of coins. I don't know if these are just the beginner missions, but the beginner missions give you about like, yeah, 400. You're gonna get 1,200 coins from the place, and from some of the furniture is like way more than 1,200, 5,000 coins. This game's gonna have a lot of microtransactions, I feel like, and that's gonna be a red flag for me personally. Buying a lot of this stuff, who knows how much that ranch even costs? Buying a lot of this stuff just doesn't seem viable. Why would you even want to buy that stuff? Why can't you just craft things? I'm super sketched out on how this game is presented, how the gameplay loop's gonna be. I really don't know, guys. I'm still gonna probably play it. I'm probably gonna stream it on this channel just to give you guys some first impressions when the game does drop. This thing already has 3K dislikes. Jesus Christ. Early access survival game, truly the first of its kind. On paper, a proper open world zombie apocalypse looter is right up my street. There's just something that feels so off about this game. Everybody's saying it. These are my thoughts, initial thoughts. Please be a little sketchy on, you know, with this game, guys. I mean that 100%. Be a little sketchy. Be skeptical, fellas, and definitely do a little bit of more research on this game the day before you buy it. That being said, guys, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video if you guys enjoyed. Peace out. Love y'all. Stay safe out there. Peace.